In the YouTube algorithm, the people are represented by three separate yet equally important groups: the one that creates, the one that views, and the one that just can't help but react. Under Title 17, I am a member of an elite squad, also known as the Special Viewers Unit. These are the stories.
Ever imagined turning the tide on a health condition that has been a lurking shadow? Well, gear up for today's video of self-discovery, determination, and the will to improve one's health and wellness, or at least that's what we're told. Today, we're taking a peek into Chantal's upload, a woman who has decided once again to tackle her health condition head-on for the millionth time before she begins her usual storytelling. She shows us the hamster and how she cleans some hamster poo, the simple joys of her life, including her indoor marigolds, which, in her eyes, are a vivid representation of life, growth, and they make her happy. Till she forgets to water them, of course. And also, did she even bother to look up if the plants are safe for Julia? And let's not forget her feline companion and the diet she provides for it, a testament to the care she extends to her loved ones, or so she'd like us to believe. Chantal bravely shares her blood sugar reading, a significant marker in her health journey, or so we're led to understand. A reading that is down some points, a small victory in her health battle. She expresses her intention to continue fasting, drinking water, and striving for better health. Her resolve is apparent as she says she's been water fasting for over 24 hours, and it seems to be working. She acknowledges the genetic factors that have contributed to her condition, but doesn't let them define her. She believes in her ability to reverse or manage the condition because, yes, while there may not be a cure, normal sugar levels are attainable and manageable. Or so she'd have us believe. Her journey has not been without fear. She admits to a fear of eating due to her fluctuating readings, but her determination is unwavering. She is grateful for the support and input from her followers, from people who are invested in her journey, and promises to continue on her chosen path, whether we like it or not. She talks about her body, about the stored fat that she sees as potential energy for her body while fasting. When she decides to break her fast, she plans to consume clean food. She acknowledges the changes she's already experiencing, less bloating, and while she doesn't feel hungry, she admits to feeling a bit sick. But hey, who are we to judge? Chantal addresses the criticism she's received, defending the accuracy of her scale and her honesty about her weight. She challenges her critics, particularly those who are reluctant to cam up or share their own experiences. She remains defiant, determined, and confident. She encourages everyone to watch and see the progress she will make, or at least that's what she wants. Chantal concludes her update with a steadfast resolve to continue her water fasting, a course she believes will lead to better health. Today's update might make you roll your eyes, she admits, but she's determined to continue her journey, to weigh herself again tomorrow and to keep track of her progress. Or so she says. As I wrap up, remember, Chantal's journey is a testament to the power of determination of deception, the will to change, and the courage to share one's fake journey. It's a reminder that health and wellness are within reach, in the kitchen, that change is possible, and that every small wobble counts. Or at least, that's the narrative she's sticking to. And before the highlights, don't forget to subscribe.
So today is going to be a video that's going to make you roll your eyes and probably freak out in the comments. I think I want to try this before I do anything else. So I will show you my blood sugar reading here. This is fasting for over 24 hours blood sugar reading. Okay, so this is my fasting blood. I have been sleeping all day because I'm not feeling well today, actually. Yeah, that is the right time, and this is MMOL. I'll try to put the conversion there for you, but my blood fasting was yesterday 2:30, which is, I'll put the conversion here somewhere, so, but I think it's like 16. So it is down some points, which is really good. So I'm just going to continue to drink water today and see what happens when I continue to fast to my blood sugar. I'll keep an eye on it. I won't let it go too low, but I don't think I'll have that problem, but we'll see. I did my mukbang video, the diet food, yesterday, and then I have been water fasting, yeah, for over 24 hours now. So it seems to be working. Like, my blood sugar has gone down by 5 points. So yesterday it was yesterday it was 16 when I tested it, and now that's MMOL. I've changed it to MMOL, which is what I'm used to, but I'll do the conversion here. So 11 is just about 200 mgdl. it's going down a little bit, so I'm happy about that. Now, I will be monitoring it very closely to make sure that it doesn't get too low, because, you know, I hear people saying, well, it's dangerous for people with diabetes to fast. I would say people with type 1 diabetes, yes, because they have problems with their blood sugar getting very, very low. I don't know about type 2, but I think that because this was more than likely caused, there are genetic factors. Like every single person in my family, almost every single person in my family has diabetes, but not this young. I think I can reverse it or put it into remission or whatever you want to call it. Because yes, you guys were right. Technically, when you look it up, there's no cure, but you can go down to normal sugar levels. It's manageable to do that. My blood sugar levels are hyperglycemic, and if I go down to hypoglycemic, I will stop fasting and eat healthy, whatever. I'm gonna see how far I can go. I want to give my system a break. I'm honestly afraid to eat anything at this point because of how it affects my blood pressure, of how it affects my blood sugar levels. And you know, I've been reading the comments. That's what I also wanted to open them with this video, and I wanted to open my video by saying this, but I didn't get to. I just forgot. I'm sorry. I want to say that I haven't really had the time to reply to all of the comments, but I've been reading them, and I want to thank you guys. Your suggestions, your tips, your concerns, it really, really means a lot to me. Like I said, to have people on the internet who I don't really, know, but who care about me in some way. And that means a lot. And I don't take that for granted. I do take these things into consideration, and I totally understand where you're coming from. People thinking I should be on medication. That might be the case. I'm going to see how the fasting goes. I haven't been able to do a very prolonged fast, more than 5 days of water fasting. But in those 5 days, I keep saying this, I know my body did feel really good, and I lost a significant amount of weight. I think that I have enough stored fat on my body and energy in my liver that I need to give my body a break, and it can be triggering for people with binge eating disorder to fast, but I have to do it. Like, I have to do something drastic right now because, I feel like anything I eat just throws my system out of whack, and this is the only thing so far that's been lowering my blood sugar. Like, this is the biggest dent I've made in lowering my blood sugar, since I've been trying to do something, which isn't very long, but, eating low carb, that chicken dinner, my blood sugar didn't go up, but it didn't go down. After I fast, maybe a couple of days or so, I'm not sure. There's a lot of people who intermittent fast, by the way, and intermittent fasting can be you fast for a few days a week and eat a few days a week kind of thing. When I go back to eating, I'm going to be doing, clean food, low carb, probably a cleaner keto, just because I don't have a gallbladder and my body is not able to handle very high fatty food, very greasy kinds of foods without feeling sick. Already, I feel so much less bloated. I don't feel hungry, I just feel sick. Low energy, even to make this video. So my videos might be I'm gonna try to make them as interesting as I can for you guys, but for the first few days, it's gonna be rough. One thing I super dread about fasting is that bad taste you get in your mouth. Anyone who's fasted for like more than a few days will know what I mean. But yeah, I have like over 250 pounds or so, because for my height, I'm 5'1", okay? I'm 155 centimeters. I think that's 5'1" when you convert it. My healthy weight range, if you look it up, is like 100 to like 120 pounds. So anything over that is kind of considered like overweight for my height, and which is why I'm so round and shaped, why I look so big, especially from the side, because I'm apple shaped. I'm like ball shaped at this point. I'm so round because of how much I weigh. And speaking of which, I want to say, I've been getting a lot of lovely comments, and I shouldn't focus on any negative, but I do see people still commenting, and I think I know where it's coming from. There's certain reaction channels that are just so hell-bent on finding something to complain about, so they go after my scale. I've shown you guys my scale many, many times, and there's no function to mess with it, okay? So also, I've been on a scale before where at the doctor, where the scale only goes up to 250 pounds. What will happen is the scale will go up to the 250 pounds, like, and it will max out at that. So this scale goes up to like, I think 400 pounds or 180 kg, which is like just shy of 400 pounds. It would say 400 pounds. Like, it would either say 400 pounds, it would say error, or it would just be like a bunch of numbers and zeros. Like, it wouldn't be saying consistently, 30 to 40 pounds lighter than its limit. It wouldn't do it. I really don't know how people just don't realize that. I'm sorry if that doesn't fit your narrative, and makes you look very deceptive to your audience, but that's how it is. If my weight was too high for my scale, it would either show 400 pounds maxed out, like it did at the doctor's. It would say error, or it would say a bunch of zeros or something like that. It wouldn't say 30 to 40 pounds lighter than what the scale's limit is. It just amazes me the really asinine things people come up with for content. I'm gonna weigh myself tomorrow actually and see and keep track of that. I think that it's gonna be good for me to do the fasting. Also, another thing about fasting that's really beneficial for health is it depletes the glycogen stores in your liver. You know, I have fatty liver disease, so it will eat up all of that stuff in my liver. So, and then it will go on to, you know, kicking into the keto mode, and it'll use my stored fat as energy. I mean, that's why we store fat. We don't store fat just for, you know, anything else. I mean, we store fat because we might need it for energy at a later time, and you can get a lot more energy out of fat than with glucose. So I'm learning a lot more about that before, you know, and I feel kind of stupid talking about it because I was so against it. I'm not going to completely eliminate all carbs, like it's just that the bad ones, yeah, but I'm going to eat pretty low carb. My body has a lot of energy reserves right now. I should be totally fine. You know, I know that fasting is taboo still a bit and people are skeptical, so I don't blame you. You're allowed your opinion. That's fine. I'm going to see how it goes. Okay, so far the proof's in the numbers. It's been going down. Another thing I wanted to add about, you know, my scale being broken. When have I ever cared at all about how I look to people? Like, I'm doing this weight thing for my health, not for looks. I've never hidden myself from the camera. You've seen me in the past, the exercise ball, coming on camera just barely clothed.
I just want to look good for you, good for you. Oh.
It doesn't make any sense. This theory doesn't make any sense. And what's funny is these accusations are coming from people, reactors who literally do not cam up or show even their face. They don't show any part of themselves. I'm sorry, but here I am in front of you. I have no reason to hide my weight because 360 pounds is still heavy. And even if I was 600 pounds, I wouldn't be ashamed to show it. You know, I'm just not one of those people that's ashamed of myself. And if you look at me who's showing myself on camera in front of you versus people who hide behind a camera and judge other people and call them fat, whatever. I mean, hello. Gonna be spending the next while trying to fast. It's gonna be hard, I know. Right now it's not that bad. When I hear my stomach growl or something, I'm like, yeah, eat the fat in my body, eat it. You know, but with water fasting, I know my skin, my hair, everything will be glowing in a few days. If I make it that far, you'll see, just watch. And then it's going to be about relearning proper nutrition, which I may seek at a center, or there's a lot of online nutritionists as well. I guess today's day 1, and I know I did a video months ago trying to do a 40-day water fast. I will not be doing 40 days, but I'm going to see how long I can go. Even a couple days just to give my body a rest, you know, and lower those sugar levels. That's the main thing, is to lower the sugar levels that are dangerously high, and the blood pressure as well will go down. Because anything I eat, I feel like, you know, anything with an amount of sodium, and the thing is like, if it doesn't taste good to me, I'd rather not eat. So anyway, but this will reset my palate as well. You know, going without any food. Once you eat food again, it tastes like, it doesn't need a whole bunch of salt and sugar. It just tastes good because you're like, food, you know, you'll appreciate the sugar and natural sugar in the fruit. You'll appreciate whatever. So
sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Oh. I swear to God, I don't know if I had an accident. What the fuck? I'm never eating broccoli ever again. I mean, you're joking. Brr. 10-piece nugget meals? Oh, Monica, that hurt. I swear. The nashi from a couple days ago or something. Like, the more nashis I eat, the more spicy they are when they come out. The farts are hot. The nashi farts are hot. And Tom was like, your ass crack is probably half cooked with all the fucking nashi.